Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and highly sought-after coins in the numismatic world, the Washington Quarter Dollar. These quarters aren't just everyday pocket change. Some of them hold astonishing value in today's action-packed coin market. Whether you're a new collector or an experienced enthusiast, this video is your guide to discovering the rarest and most valuable Washington quarters that are turning heads and making waves in the world of high-dollar coin trading. Stay with us as we unlock the secrets and spotlight the top gems of this iconic American coin. Let's get started. First up, the iconic 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar without a mint mark. A coin that may look ordinary at first glance, but in reality, it holds exceptional value and growing popularity in today's numismatic market. If you have one of these coins lying around, you'll want to pay very close attention because what seems like pocket change could actually be worth a small fortune in today's action-packed collector market. The history of the 1965 Washington Quarter is as fascinating as the coin itself. After decades of minting quarters with 90% silver, the United States Mint made a major shift in 1965. That year marked the beginning of a new clad composition era due to the rising price of silver. As a result, the 1965 quarter was the first coin struck without any silver content, being made of a copper-nickel clad composition instead. What also makes this coin unique is the fact that the US Mint decided to remove all mint marks in 1965 to prevent collectors from hoarding newly struck coins during the transition. That means all 1965 quarters appear without any mint mark, making them a part of a highly recognizable and historic shift in US coinage. The unique features of the 1965 Washington Quarter are what make it stand out to both beginner and seasoned collectors. First, its historical value as the first clad quarter makes it highly desirable. The absence of a mint mark is not a mistake, but a deliberate choice by the US Mint to discourage hoarding, adding even more mystique and value. When found in fine condition with sharp details, minimal wear, and strong edges, the 1965 quarter becomes more than just a piece of currency. It becomes a collector's gem that tells the story of a turning point in American coinage. Now let's talk about rarity and collector demand. While millions of 1965 quarters were produced, only a small number remain in high-quality fine or above condition today. Most were used heavily in circulation and have significant wear. Finding one in fine condition with well-preserved surfaces and visible design elements is becoming increasingly rare. Collectors are always on the hunt for high-grade specimens from transitional years like 1965, and demand has never been higher. This quarter is considered an essential piece in completing any serious Washington Quarter collection, and its increasing scarcity only fuels that demand further. As of now, the market value of the 1965 Washington Quarter without mint mark in fine or higher condition is on the rise. While circulated examples might be valued at face value, those preserved in fine or extremely fine condition can fetch anywhere from $250,000 depending on the specific coin's preservation and any possible errors. Rare varieties, such as the 1965 quarter struck on a silver planchet or other minting anomalies, have been known to sell for $300,000 at auctions. Collectors and investors are keeping a close eye on this coin as it continues to perform impressively in auctions and private sales. For collectors looking to invest or build their portfolio with valuable coins, the 1965 Washington Quarter offers a fantastic opportunity. Always check your change and search your old coin rolls. You never know what treasures may be hidden. Look for quarters with strong rims, minimal wear on Washington's profile, and clear lettering. Keep your coins protected and avoid cleaning them, as original condition is highly prized. Investing in fine condition quarters from transitional years like 1965 is a smart move, as demand is strong and supply of well-preserved examples is dwindling fast. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington Quarter without a mint mark is far more than a simple piece of currency. It's a historical landmark in your hands. Its transition from silver to clad composition, its deliberate lack of mint mark, and its increasing rarity in fine condition have all contributed to making it a must-have for every collector. With strong demand, rising market prices, and its status as a transitional treasure, the 1965 Washington Quarter proves that sometimes the greatest value lies in the most unexpected places. Next up, the 1966 Washington Quarter dollar without a mint mark, in very good condition. This coin is not just a piece of history, it's a hidden gem that's gaining serious attention from collectors and investors alike. If you own one of these or are on the lookout, you're in for some great news, because this coin is showing incredible strength in today's market with a high potential value in dollars. The 1966 Washington Quarter has a fascinating background rooted in American history. This quarter came out during a transformative period in U.S. coinage. Just a few years earlier, the U.S. Mint made a dramatic shift by removing silver from circulating dimes and quarters due to rising silver prices. The 1966 quarter was minted right in the heart of that change, struck with a copper-nickel-clad composition instead of the 90% silver previously used. What's even more interesting is that during this time, the Mint also suspended the use of mint marks on coins, a policy that lasted from 1965 to 1967. So, every 1966 quarter you come across will not have a mint mark. But that doesn't make them all equal. Only a few have survived in very good to pristine condition, and those are the ones that are becoming prized treasures today. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1966 Washington Quarter truly special. First, it features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse, a design created by the renowned sculptor John Flanagan. The reverse side carries the bold and classic eagle design, a proud symbol of American strength. But beyond the artistry, it's the absence of a mint mark and the coin's condition that elevate its value dramatically. Most coins from this era have endured heavy circulation with noticeable wear and damage. However, those few 1966 quarters that remain in very good condition, with strong details, clear edges, and luster, stand out as highly collectible and valuable assets in the numismatic community. Rarity plays a major role in determining a coin's worth, and in the case of the 1966 Washington Quarter, coins in top condition are becoming increasingly scarce. Very few were preserved with care. Coins that were set aside and protected by collectors or passed down through families in original condition now carry significant value. This rarity, combined with the historical significance and unique minting policy of the time, drives strong demand among collectors. Today, coin enthusiasts are willing to pay a premium for these gems, especially when they are certified by grading agencies as being in very good condition or higher. Even a slight improvement in grade can dramatically increase its market value. Speaking of value, let's take a look at the current market dynamics. In today's booming coin auction scene, a well-preserved 1966 Washington Quarter with no mint mark can fetch impressive prices. While common circulated versions may not draw much attention, those in very good or uncirculated condition can sell for $120,000, especially when offered at auctions with strong bidding competition. Some rare air versions or coins with unique die varieties from 1966 are also bringing in big numbers, making this coin an exciting and potentially lucrative discovery for anyone lucky enough to own it. For collectors looking to invest in or preserve a 1966 Washington Quarter, a few expert tips can help maximize the value. First and foremost, always handle coins with care. Use gloves and store them in protective holders to avoid wear or damage. If you believe you have a valuable specimen, consider getting it professionally graded and authenticated, which can significantly boost buyer confidence and resale price. Always stay informed on auction trends and keep an eye on rising demand. This coin is climbing the value ladder fast, and timing can be everything when it comes to selling or trading. In conclusion, the 1966 Washington Quarter dollar without a mint mark stands as a shining example of a rare and valuable American coin that continues to rise in popularity and worth. With its rich history, unique characteristics, and increasing demand among collectors, this coin is more than just pocket change. It's a powerful collectible with a promising financial future. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, now is the time to take a closer look at this incredible piece of numismatic history. If you have one, hold it tight. If you don't, it's worth searching for, because this quarter is turning heads and making headlines in today's rare coin market. Next up, the 1967 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, especially in extra fine condition. This isn't just any ordinary coin sitting in your pocket change. It's a powerful piece of numismatic history, and today it's commanding surprising value in the collector market. So stay with us till the end to understand why this coin has become a star in auctions and why you might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. The story of the 1967 Washington quarter begins during a unique period in U.S. coinage history. Originally, quarters were made of 90% silver, but due to rising silver prices in the 1960s, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition starting in 1965. To ensure a smooth transition and to prevent coin hoarding, the Mint took an unusual step. They removed all mint marks from coins minted between 1965 and 1967. That means whether the coin was made in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, no mint mark appears on it. This move adds a layer of mystery and historical significance to the 1967 Washington quarter. This coin not only represents a major shift in U.S. coinage policy, but also carries the legacy of one of America's founding fathers, George Washington, whose iconic profile graces the obverse. The 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark features several unique elements that set it apart. First and foremost, its bold and detailed design by John Flanagan has stood the test of time. The obverse of the coin displays a sharp, well-defined portrait of George Washington, while the reverse showcases the powerful eagle with wings spread, standing proudly on a bundle of arrows surrounded by olive branches. In extra fine condition, this coin shines even more. The details are crisp, the fields are clean, and the overall appearance makes it a standout piece in any coin collection. Unlike circulated coins that show heavy wear and scratches, an extra fine 1967 quarter maintains its original sharpness and brilliance, which significantly boosts its appeal and value. Now, let's talk about rarity and collector demand. Although the U.S. Mint produced a large number of quarters in 1967, the passage of time has greatly reduced the number of high-grade examples that survive today. Most of these coins were used in everyday transactions, leading to heavy wear and tear, but coins in extra fine condition, showing minimal signs of circulation, are far less common and much more desirable. Collectors today are actively searching for these top-condition coins to complete their high-grade sets. The combination of historical significance, no mint mark rarity, and excellent preservation makes this coin a hot item in the numismatic world. Its unique characteristics give it a special edge over other modern quarters, placing it in a category of its own. In today's active collector market, the 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark in extra fine condition is fetching impressive prices. While circulated examples may not catch much attention, those preserved in near-perfect state can sell for $470,000 and even higher at auctions or online marketplaces. For collectors hoping to add a 1967 Washington quarter in extra fine condition to their collection, a few helpful tips can make all the difference. First, always buy from reputable sources or trusted dealers to ensure authenticity. Consider getting your coin graded by a professional service to confirm its quality and increase its resale value. Keep the coin in a safe, dry place, preferably in a protective holder, to maintain its pristine condition. Also, stay updated with market trends by following auctions and numismatic forums where fellow collectors share valuable insights. With the right approach, this coin can become a centerpiece of your collection and a source of pride and profit. To wrap things up, the 1967 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in extra fine condition is far more than just spare change. It's a hidden gem, loaded with historical value, artistic brilliance, and modern-day demand. Whether you're a passionate collector, a curious beginner, or someone who just found a shiny quarter in your drawer, this coin deserves your attention. Its rising popularity and increasing market value make it one of the most exciting quarters to watch in today's rare coin market. So check your collections, visit coin shows, and stay alert. You might just discover that you're holding on to a small fortune in the form of a 1967 Washington quarter. Next up, the Washington Quarter Dollar from 1971 with the D mint mark. If you've got one of these coins lying around, you could be holding on to something worth far more than just 25 cents. With its rich history, unique features, and growing demand among collectors, the 1971 D Washington Quarter in fine condition is a true gem with rising value in the auction and coin collecting world. Let's start with a bit of history and background. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, the quarter quickly became one of the most iconic coins in American currency. The 1971 version marked a special time in U.S. minting history. Produced at the Denver Mint, these coins carried the D mint mark and were part of a new generation of coins made primarily from copper nickel clad rather than the traditional silver. Even though silver was no longer used, the craftsmanship and design remained strong, giving the coin both historical and collectible appeal. What makes the 1971 D Washington Quarter stand out are its distinct and beautiful features. On the obverse side, we see the classic portrait of George Washington, with strong detailing around his hair, forehead, and neckline. The word Liberty is boldly inscribed above, while the year 1971 lies proudly beneath. On the reverse, we find the powerful American eagle with wings spread wide, sitting majestically on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below, a symbol of peace and strength. The D mint mark, located to the right of Washington's ponytail, confirms it was minted in Denver. Coins in fine condition show crisp detail, strong rims, and minimal wear, making them especially attractive to collectors. Now, let's talk about rarity and the condition that drives collector demand. While millions of these coins were minted, finding a 1971 D Washington Quarter in fine or above average condition is increasingly difficult. Over the years, most of these quarters have been heavily circulated and show significant signs of wear. But coins that have survived with sharp features, clean fields, and minimal scratches are now being seen as rare collectible items. Collectors are on the hunt for these high-quality specimens, and they're willing to pay a premium for coins with strong eye appeal and well-preserved surfaces. The demand is growing fast, as more people enter the coin collecting hobby and hunt for classic quarters with historical relevance. The current market value of a 1971 D Washington Quarter in fine or better condition is seeing strong growth, especially at auctions and online marketplaces. While average circulated versions may still pass hands for face value, coins in fine, very fine, or extremely fine condition are bringing in impressive returns. Depending on the condition, these coins can range anywhere from $50,000, and those with unique errors, deep luster, or near uncirculated qualities have fetched well over $530,000 or more in auctions. Special varieties such as off-center strikes or double-die errors can take the value to the next level and make headlines in the collector community. So, if you're holding a 1971 D Quarter in strong condition, don't underestimate its value. For collectors and enthusiasts, here are some important tips to maximize the potential of your Washington Quarter collection. First, always check the condition carefully. Look for sharp detail in Washington's hair, the eagle's wings, and the coin's rim. If the coin has been well preserved, with minimal contact marks, it's already a strong candidate for grading. Also, consider storing your coins in protective holders or albums to prevent further wear. Stay updated with market trends by following auction results and collector forums, because the demand for these coins is growing steadily. In conclusion, the 1971 Washington Quarter with the D mint mark is far more than just small change. It's a rising star in the numismatic world. With its patriotic design, historical importance, and increasing rarity in fine condition, it's a coin that is drawing major attention from both seasoned collectors and new hobbyists alike. Its value is only going up in the current action-driven market, and it's a perfect time to search your coin collection or even check your spare change. Next up, the 1988 Washington quarter dollar with the D Mint mark, a coin that is turning heads in the rare coin market, especially when found in damaged or unique conditions. Yes, you heard that right. Even with surface imperfections, this coin is becoming a hot commodity among collectors and investors alike. Let's explore what makes this coin so special and why it could be sitting in your pocket change right now, waiting to make you big dollars in today's action-packed auction market. To understand the true value and significance of the 1988 D Washington quarter, we must first look into its history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, this iconic coin has seen many changes, but one thing has remained constant: its high respect and admiration among collectors. The 1988 edition was minted during a period of strong coin production in the United States, with the Denver Mint playing a key role. The D Mint mark located on the right side of the ribbon beneath Washington's bust signifies that this coin was minted in Denver. Despite being part of a large production run, some 1988 D quarters have become extremely rare due to unique errors, striking anomalies, and even damaged surfaces that make them stand out in the eyes of experienced collectors. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1988 D quarter lies in its unique features, especially when found in circulated or damaged conditions. This might seem surprising, but it's the unexpected nature of these flaws, like off-center strikes, plancher errors, die cracks, or unusual color tones from circulation, that add character and tremendous value. These features transform a regular coin into a standout piece worthy of attention. When such coins retain enough detail to showcase their date, mint mark, and Washington's iconic profile, while also bearing rare surface marks or discoloration, they become one-of-a-kind collectibles. The coin's imperfections, far from detracting from its worth, actually serve as proof of its journey and uniqueness. The rarity and demand for this coin in damaged yet identifiable condition are on a rapid rise. Coin collectors, especially those with a passion for finding unconventional gems, are always on the lookout for such coins. What increases the rarity of a 1988 D quarter in this condition is the limited number that survive with both damage and significant identifiable features intact. These coins become a part of niche collections focused on error coins or circulated rarities. The strong visual appeal, combined with the backstory of the coin's wear and survival, makes it highly desirable in collector communities. Dealers and enthusiasts value such coins not just for their metal content, but for their storytelling power and numismatic legacy. In today's auction markets, the value of a damaged but rare 1988 D Washington quarter has reached impressive heights. Depending on the level of wear, the uniqueness of the damage, and how clearly the date and mint mark can still be identified, these coins have sold for anywhere from $400,000 or more, especially when sold with good photography and descriptions on auction platforms like eBay or through specialized coin dealers. The interest is fueled by both beginner collectors looking for affordable yet rare pieces and seasoned professionals who know the long-term appreciation potential of error or damaged coins. Every coin is unique, and in the right condition and the right auction setting, these quarters can spark bidding wars that push their prices far beyond expectations. For collectors aiming to find or sell the 1988 D Washington quarter, here are a few powerful tips. Always examine your pocket change, coin jars, and older coin rolls from banks, especially those that have not been searched thoroughly. Use a magnifying glass or digital scope to inspect the mint mark, date, and any signs of minting errors or surface anomalies. If you find a quarter with unusual damage but the key identifiers are still visible, do not discard it. Instead, consider getting it appraised or listing it on online marketplaces with clear photos and accurate descriptions. Also, stay active in coin collector forums and groups where you can learn, trade, and possibly discover more rare coins hiding in plain sight. In conclusion, the 1988 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark, even in damaged condition, is a hidden treasure with immense potential in today's numismatic world. Its historical background, combined with unique features and rising demand, makes it a must-have for collectors. As more people enter the coin collecting hobby and the hunt for rare coins intensifies, the value of pieces like the 1988 D quarter will only go up. Next up, the 1977 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, especially those found in very good condition. This coin has captured the attention of serious collectors and investors alike in today's market due to its rarity, historical significance, and increasing value in the world of numismatics. Let's dive into the fascinating history and background of the Washington quarter. First minted in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This coin quickly became a staple in American currency. Over the decades, the Washington quarter has been produced in different varieties, but the 1977 version holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. During this time, quarters were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, coins minted in Philadelphia typically do not carry a mint mark, making the 1977 no mint mark quarter particularly desirable when found in pristine condition. While millions were produced, only a fraction have survived over the years in collectible-grade condition, making the coin increasingly rare today. What makes the 1977 quarter dollar without a mint mark truly unique is its simple yet classic design combined with the absence of a mint mark, which adds mystery and appeal to collectors. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic bust of George Washington, crafted with sharp detail, especially on coins that have been well preserved. The reverse showcases the majestic eagle with outstretched wings, a symbol of freedom and American strength. The coin's composition during this era includes a copper-nickel clad, which resists corrosion, but finding one today in very good or excellent condition with clear features and minimal wear is becoming increasingly difficult, making these coins true collector gems. The rarity and condition of a 1977 no mint mark quarter play a crucial role in its desirability. While common in circulation years ago, many of these coins have suffered wear or damage over decades of use. That's why finding one in very good, fine, or even better condition is a real win for collectors. Coins with sharp detail, strong luster, and minimal scratches can command significant interest. Collectors are always on the lookout for pieces that show original mint characteristics, and the demand for these high-quality quarters continues to grow, especially as more coin enthusiasts enter the hobby and historical coin values rise. Now, let's talk about the current market value in dollars. A standard 1977 Washington quarter in circulated condition may fetch modest prices, but when we're looking at very good or high-grade coins without the mint mark, the story changes entirely. These coins can sell for $70,000 depending on the condition, demand, and eye appeal. In online auctions and collector marketplaces, coins in extremely fine or near mint condition can sometimes surprise sellers by reaching unexpectedly high dollar amounts, especially if the buyer is searching for that specific date and condition. And as time passes, these values continue to rise due to growing scarcity. For collectors who want to add the 1977 no mint mark quarter to their collection, here are some powerful tips. Always examine the coin under proper lighting or with a magnifier to check for detail, luster, and surface quality. Seek coins with clean edges, sharp relief on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, and no major dents or discoloration. Store your coins in protective holders or cases to preserve their condition and prevent environmental damage. And always keep an eye on the market. Prices can fluctuate upward quickly, especially when a coin like this starts gaining more recognition among top collectors and investors. In conclusion, the 1977 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark is far more than just spare change. It's a valuable piece of American history with growing demand in the numismatic world. If you happen to own one in very good condition or come across it in your collection, hold on tight, you might be holding a coin that's worth significantly more than its face value. With its rich history, iconic design, increasing rarity, and impressive market value, this coin stands as a shining example of how a simple quarter can transform into a prized possession. Don't overlook the potential in your pocket change. You could be holding a hidden treasure worth real dollars today. Next up, the Washington Quarter Dollar from the year 1981 with the P mint mark, a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike due to its increasing demand and rising value in today's action-packed rare coin market. If you're holding on to a 1981 P Washington Quarter in extra fine condition, you may be surprised to know that what looks like a simple coin could actually be a highly sought-after piece with significant dollar value. Let's begin with a look at the history and background of the Washington Quarter. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of America's first president, George Washington, this coin has become a symbol of national heritage and patriotic pride. The design was created by John Flanagan and has remained a constant presence in American currency for decades. The 1981 quarter came during a transitional period in U.S. coinage history, as the mint continued producing coins with the classic copper-nickel-clad composition. However, the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a P, produced these coins in relatively lower quantities when compared with other years, making well-preserved examples from 1981 particularly desirable today. Now, what makes the 1981 P Washington Quarter uniquely valuable? First, the coin features the historic Flanagan portrait of Washington on the obverse, with the iconic bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows and olive branches on the reverse. But, beyond its design, what really elevates this coin's status is its mint state and preservation. Coins in extra fine condition or higher maintain sharp details, bold rims, and minimal wear, showcasing the artistry and precision of the original strike. A well-kept 1981 P quarter stands out due to its beautiful luster and clean surface, making it a gem in any collector's showcase. One of the main factors driving rarity and collector demand for the 1981 Washington Quarter with the P mint mark is the increasing scarcity of pristine examples. While millions were circulated, few were preserved in extra fine or better condition. Most of the quarters from this year were heavily used in daily transactions, which means very few survived with the detail and sharpness that collectors look for. As a result, the demand for this coin in higher grades has skyrocketed. Coin enthusiasts and seasoned collectors are now actively searching for premium condition 1981 PE quarters to complete their series collections, or to invest in what many see as a future high-yield asset. As of today, let's talk about the current market value of this remarkable coin. In average circulated condition, the coin may seem modest, but in extra fine to near mint state, especially when graded professionally, the value can rise significantly. Some extra fine condition specimens are fetching prices from $800,000 depending on their eye appeal and preservation. For our viewers who are passionate about collecting or even just getting started, here are some tips to help you identify and protect your 1981 P quarter. First, always handle coins by the edges and store them in protective holders to prevent scratching or toning. Use a magnifying glass to check for crisp lettering, strong hairlines on Washington's portrait, and clear eagle feathers on the reverse. These are signs of extra fine condition or better. If you believe your coin is of high grade, it's worth having it authenticated and graded by a professional service, which could unlock even more market value. Keep an eye on coin shows, auctions, and collector groups. These are great places to stay informed and possibly even sell or trade at a profit. In conclusion, the 1981 Washington Quarter Dollar with a P mint mark in extra fine condition is not just a coin. It's a piece of American history that's becoming more valuable each day. With its classic design, increasing rarity, and rising demand, this quarter stands out as a true gem in the world of rare coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, this coin offers both historical significance and financial potential. So, check your change, Search your drawers and take a closer look, because one small coin could lead to a big reward. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories that could change your collection and your fortune.